Alright guys, so we're going to get a pretty interesting update coming out tomorrow night for Dragon Ball Legends weekly reset update. So let's quickly talk about everything we're going to get, including brand new events, as well as a brand new character. And yes, we should be seeing a brand new character, which I'll explain what I mean by that in just one bit, as well as everything leaving in the current state of the game. Just to give you guys a full landscape like I do every single Monday here on my channel. And by the way, if you guys do want to keep getting updated here 24/7 everything Dragon Ball Legends, just simply like and subscribe and I got you guys covered. And also, today's Monday, so we should be seeing something tonight as well, and I'll keep you guys updated with that. So let's not waste any time, guys. We have a lot to cover. So the first thing that I said is that we should be seeing a brand new character, a free-to-play character to be exact. So if you guys did not know, every single first weekly reset of the month, we always get a free-to-play character, which also hints the next big character for Dragon Ball Legends or big celebration. So for example, just spewing off the top of my head, let's just say we get a free-to-play Mai, then we know that the next campaign is probably somewhat future related. So that usually is what happens. So that's why I said it's a pretty interesting update, because it's going to dictate a lot of what we're going to get for the month of March. So like I said, I'll keep you guys updated with that. Also, we did get a special co-op last week, and it only lasts just about 1 week, and this is going to end tomorrow night. So also this happens when we're going to get a free-to-play character, so it's going to get replaced by a normal co-op, which then we can farm the free-to-play character. So very simple stuff, but I am quite curious to see what is going to be the next campaign for Dragon Ball Legends, because we only have really a few months before the 6th year anniversary, which is going to be May. So all we have is March, April, and then May. Really, like the end of May is already the 6th year anniversary. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Now, Zenkai, we don't know if we're gonna get a Zenkai. We could get a Zenkai, perhaps not. I do know that Sun Family does not have a green Zenkai, surprisingly speaking, right? So maybe a green Zenkai for Sun Family to help out Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan. Not that he needs any more help, but he doesn't have a Zenkai buff, maybe for a good reason, right? So we're gonna get that, a brand new co-op, obviously, brand new free-to-play character, perhaps maybe a brand new Zenkai. 2 from the original series events is going to end. So why I find this kind of interesting, it's not always the case, but sometimes it is the case. We could be seeing some hints revolving around what is the original series events to come out. For example, I think like a few weeks ago, we ended up getting both of the Cell events from the original series. And then we ended up getting Super 17. So it was a huge indication that we would be getting Super 17. And I did mention that in one of my videos. So very curious to see what is going to be next here. Nothing too crazy. Maybe it is for the newer players, but yeah, we have that. Also, okay, something really big that I do want to mention, that Facebook links connected to your Dragon Ball Legends account will be discontinued. So make sure you guys have a backup, I don't know, like a Google account or Google email associated with your, or Bandai account associated with your Dragon Ball Legends account. Very simple stuff. Just make sure you guys have backups. It's not that hard. So we have that. Also, new PvP season. I'm actually quite glad for this. I am so glad Proud Mode is going to end. It is the preseason Proud Mode, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt that, I just don't like a few things. Number one, I don't like when let's just say you win one and then you lose one, and then you decide to go to the final match and your opponent doesn't. It just simply, you lose RP because of that, because your opponent decided to draw, so you lose RP. Some stuff I don't like about it. It needs to be touched up for sure. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I like the idea of something new, but this was not it. Maybe something I would really like is an actual tournament bracket mode, like a tournament of 16 or 32 where you fight of some sort. So that would be pretty cool to see. Maybe down the line, who knows? Also possible returning banners. I'm sure this is gonna be the case, because we should be seeing maybe, let me show you guys. So we should perhaps be seeing a legendary finish character here on the 13th or 20th. So we should start seeing some bait banners in the very near future. And by the way, also, I forgot to mention that I restocked some of these posters. Some of these posters will never be restocked. For example, like this Fusion one will probably never be restocked. So once they're sold out, guys, these 3D posters, I probably will not reprint them. So even though I just reprinted a few, but that's just because, some people were really asking for it. But Yeah, new posters will come out instead. So these are actually very scarce as of right now. So some of these are almost sold out. For example, this Goku and Vegeta one, the Beast Gohan one, this one right here, and this one I think is already sold out. These two right here, so in the bottom, or you guys can't see. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys want a 3D poster, they're also on sale. Everything is linked down below. Okay, really quick before I forget, Saiyan Day is on the 18th. I'm not sure. Dragon Ball Legends never does anything for Saiyan Day. On the other hand, Dokkan does, which is really weird. I'm not really expecting much for Saiyan Day. I don't know. Saiyan Day, I mean, if I had to choose what I would want for Saiyan Day, it would probably be something for Shallot and Giblet. Maybe a playable Shallot to start buffing the game's original tag. I think that would be pretty cool. That's something I personally like to see. Of course, we saw Goku and Bardock a few months ago for the middle of the Legends Festival, and they are fantastic. So if they could just build on top of this, which I'm sure they can. They've done it with GT. They've done it with Universe Rep. So I'm sure they can. And especially Games Original, sky's the limit, man. They could do so much for this tag. I mean, it's what it is. It's a makeup tag, right? It's specifically made up, right? It's not really canon. Like Goku and Bardock never fought together, right? So, yeah, sky's the limit for Games Original. I'm very excited for that tag. I'm sure 2024 will be the year for that tag as well. Also, okay, so new campaign announcements. Okay, so for February, let me just explain something, okay? So for February, it was right here where it's placed, where the two arrows are right there in the very beginning of the month. The reason why I don't think it's going to be the case, or it still could be the case, the reason why I don't think it's going to be the case, and I think it's going to be pushed back here on the, let's just say over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right here. So 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th is just because Ultra Gohan goes away on the 13th, and we still have a login bonus for this week for the Cell Saga campaign. So we should be seeing probably an announcement here next week instead for the brand new free-to-play, not the free-to-play character, for the brand new campaign announcement. So, and we could still get it this week, but I still think it's going to get pushed here to the 10th, 11th, and 12th, or something like that, right? And the free-to-play character we should be seeing this week. So, I'm surprised they haven't dropped the cryptic message for the free-to-play character just yet. Very much so like they did with the last one. As you guys can see, they did it at the very beginning of the month right here. What was it? It was 2/4, so yeah, it's the 4th right now, technically speaking. So they dropped it last time. They can still drop it today, and I'll keep an eye out for that, which was the first form, Cell that we got. And then, of course, that indicated everything we needed to know about the Cell Saga, right? So kind of the same thing. And then after that, actually shortly after this, a day after, they dropped the campaign announcement. So, yeah, we should be seeing something in the very near future. And like I said, keep your notifications on. But some speculation going around right now is perhaps maybe a future campaign coming up for March right now, or it could be also something to do with Saiyan Day. So maybe Games Original or Shallot and Giblet, maybe something to do with Battle of Gods. Finally, I know that's something we really been asking for. It's for a good God Goku and a good Beerus for the longest time. I mean, that's pretty much all we have here. Now, we do have the God of Destruction Beerus Saga Z ability, which is the actual pilot of the anime, not the movie, the actual pilot of the anime. But what they could also do is they could just bring out the movie Battle of Gods, right? So it's just the same thing, but it's parallel to each other. But yeah, they don't have the Battle of Gods movie. They have the pilot, which is called God of Destruction Beerus Saga. But yeah, I think if they also want to buff sagas from the movies, they could do that as well and just come out with, of course, the actual movie. And then, of course, that would be a buff for God Ki as well. And God Ki, honestly, is not too... If we're just taking a look at characters that actually buff God Ki with their Z ability, there's not much, man. We got Evolution Vegeta and Kaioken Goku, of course, which is pretty good. After that, man, honestly, take a look for yourselves, right? There's not much here that actually buff it. Of course, there's characters that hold the tag that are amazing, such as Ultra UI Goku. It's kind of a drop off after that even. Kinda, right? I mean, Ultra Rose is kind of still good. Super Saiyan Blue, Gogeta's okay. Ultra Vegeta Blue is pretty good still. And then, but none of these characters actually hold the God Ki tag. So, yeah, I mean, this tag could definitely get buffed alongside Future. I wouldn't really mind it. Or a God of Destruction Beerus Saga or Battle of Gods movie, right? But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up. If you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. And I'll definitely catch you guys once again in a few hours for another video. Have a good one. Peace.